and when they are scanned by the overhead readers, the barriers will open up as long as the right doors show up at the right spots. For example, this is...
I remember these. It's pretty funny. Man, that's pretty funny.
海外の方から見てそう思われるということは、なんで海外だとそれが可能じゃないのかっていうのが逆に
Japan safer
怖い人がいるから。
is the efficiency that the Japanese have. When it comes to transportation and service, there's no one else like Japan. Konnichiwa, minasan. Kyo desu. So in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to how does Tokyo keep its subway clean and efficient. I'm looking forward to reacting to this video, so without further ado, ikimashou.
Hello world. Every day there are nearly 3 million trips taken on Tokyo's subway system, Toei. And that's only a fraction of the 40 million train trips that are taken in the Tokyo metropolitan area.
That's a lot.
That's because there are nearly 50 different railway operators in Greater Tokyo. So, the Tokyo Metropolitan Government, which hangs out in this building, runs these 4 subway lines on the map. And that's only 4 out of the over 150 rail lines in Greater Tokyo. Today, we'll see how these 4 lines are kept safe, clean, convenient, and on time. In fact, so on time that if there is a train delay, workers can go online and issue themselves a late slip.
Yeah.
What I'm sure everyone wants to know is how they push people into the trains during peak hours. But I'm sorry to report that while it does happen at certain times on certain train lines, this doesn't happen on any of the Toei lines. Doesn't mean it's not busy though. At Shinjuku Station, there are about 312,000 passengers that use it daily. However, we're at a less busy station, Tojo-mae, on the Uedo line, which has about 52,000 passengers who use it daily. Moving so many people around safely requires the cooperation and coordination of technology, staff, and passengers. Let's first talk about a basic safety feature, which is the Yubisashi Kakunin system, where station staff use their fingers to check the safety of trains and passengers.
Interesting.
電車が入ってくるときに、電車の前面の表示がちゃんと予定通りの電車が入ってきてるかどうか、まず線路に誰もいないか、ホームにちゃんと電車が入ってきても大丈夫かをまずホームよしで、こうやって入ってきたら 23A ってか全部よし、こう前を確認します。23予定通りに入ってきましたよで確認します。で今この中でお客様がここで列車に触れることがないかどうかっていう今ホームで確認する、停止するまで確認する。はい、ご乗車ありがとうございました。はい、ご乗車ありがとうございました。終点でございます。
So
ご乗車あ
clean.
りがとうございました。はい、OK です。
I remember being in Shinjuku Eki. I miss it a lot. Very clean stations. Very, very clean. Takes me back. It's very nostalgic.
よし。お、よし。
Barriers have been put in place on all 4 train lines, but the installation is still in progress on the Asakusa line since it has unique challenges. The biggest one is that many operators and trains use the same set of tracks. To get from Narita to Haneda Airport, a rider will first start off on the Keisei line. However, without exiting the train, they'll magically transfer to the Asakusa line. And then after a bit, they'll do the same feat again for the KQ line before arriving at Haneda Airport. Working with different trains and operators meant that a new solution had to be implemented to coordinate the arrival of trains and the opening of the safety barrier doors. That solution is these QR codes called Homu Door, which, yes, is the English word for home door. It's quite simple. QR codes are placed on specific doors, and when they are scanned by the overhead readers, the barriers will open up as long as the right doors show up at the right spots. For example, this is train car 2, door 3. It's exactly where it should be, so the safety barriers open up. The doors
pretty
can
cool.
also be operated manually by the station staff.
で今ここに全部のこのドアの開閉とかが全てここで立ってて、はい、今は全部ドアが閉まってますよって表示になってる。運転手がボタンで操作してドアの開閉を行ってますので、駅のものはそこにちゃんとお客様が怪我しないように、それから書き込み乗車がないように、それから挟まっているものがないとか、 そういう安全をまず確認するというのが駅の係の役目になっています。
Something that can be operated by everyone is the emergency stop button.
これを非常停止ボタンを押してもらうと、電車が止まれると柵があるので人が落ちることはまずないんですけども、それでも電車の扉の間からストンと落ちちゃう方が人がいらっしゃいました。でそうです、ここの駅全部が止まるんです。すべてのここの駅にいる電車全部止まるんです。
Equally as important as getting passengers in and out of trains quickly and safely is getting them into the train stations through the gates. A couple decades ago, people buying tickets at the machines was the norm, as was having to manually calculate the fare from point A to B, which is no easy task if you're riding on multiple lines. But nowadays, there's basically no point unless you fear the government tracking your movements because the IC cards are so convenient to tap your way through. I was actually quite excited to get a phone with a built-in chip inside, so that I don't even need to carry a card with me anymore.
今9割が IC って今
Advanced.
いわゆる磁気とかそういう特別な紙の剣とかいったのは1割以下。
With all the passengers on the trains and in the stations, manners are very important in keeping things running smoothly.
Yep.
On the trains, you can see a series of short videos explaining good etiquette.
I remember these. It's pretty funny. Man, that's pretty funny. Makes sense.
車内で実際には飲んだり食べたりダメだよっていうのは空いている車内に置いてやった時は誰も不快に思わないと思うんですけど、
But yeah, most trains in Tokyo are crowded with people, so he said it's generally not a good idea to eat and drink on a train. If you've had the pleasure of riding on trains in Japan, then you've probably seen young elementary school kids doing it on their own.
All the time.
I talked with Suzuki-san about how some people from overseas are surprised about this.
逆に海外の方から見てそう思われるということは、なんで海外だとそれが可能じゃないのかっていうのを逆に
Japan safer.
怖い人がいるからなんでしょう。逆にその方が不思議で、日本鉄道というものはそもそも安全だと。だから乗る人もそれがみんな安全な乗り物だと思って乗せてもらってるので、子供でももちろん塾へ通うとか学校へ通うんだったら子供同士でもと。
4番線は光が丘行きです。
I miss Tokyo, man. Well,
When
I
riding
miss
on
Tokyo, but I
Japanese
miss
trains,
Japan.
as with
I
living in
miss
Japanese society,
the trains.
you're always expected to think about how your actions affect others.
So,
This is taught at an early age, as witnessed by these booklets elementary school kids receive. For example, talking on a phone is considered rude because it would make the train noisy, not allowing people to relax. On the other hand, they're taught how they can help out passengers with different needs. Along with accommodating small children, the system is also designed to be barrier-free, allowing people in wheelchairs to easily get in and out of trains.
ここの駅大体10ミリ以内で抑えられてますので、まずスロープ板がなくてもお客様自身で乗り降りができるようにバリアフリーな構造になっているホームです。ここの場合は直線なんですけども、カーブしている駅においてはどうしてもやはり電車との距離が空いてしまうので、そこの場合にはスロープ板出してお客様を乗せていくっていうことはやってます。設計の段階でこうちょうど車椅子スペースのところにエレベーターがあればお客様移動するのが短くて済むというので、大体エレベーターが中ほどにある、で車椅子スペースが大体車両の一本の車両の中ほどにあるような形で設計は、されている。
The designs go beyond just the platform and only being helpful to those with wheelchairs. It's meant to help blind people with canes, parents with strollers, and people with medical needs, like with these bathrooms that can accommodate those with colostomy bags, which is why the term universal design is often used. With so many people commuting, there's bound to be lost items. I've personally lost and received back items 3 times. Twice it was my backpack, once it was my tripod. Each time the missing item was found in under an hour. How could this be?
どこに置きましたか、網棚です、それ傘だと手すりですと、私どもの職員が降りてきて、実際、今このマイクを使って電車を止めて、今遺失物の捜索を行っておりますと、少々お待ちくださいと言って、その間に捜索します。
なるほど。
あまり長時間列車を止めておくと運行に支障が出ちゃいますので、やはり、1分とか止めるのが限界だと思います。
All lost items get entered into a centralized computer system so that any station can search for lost items. Every month, roughly 10,000 lost items are found, with the number one thing being umbrellas. You can easily tell that Tokyo's rainiest month is in September. You can also see when winter comes around, as the number of found gloves spikes. The number 2 lost item? Cash, which is not to be confused with wallets and purses.
一番大変なのは、夜の遅い時間、酔客の人が車内から出ないとか、もう、そういう方を起こしてですね、そんで起きていただいて、もうここに出すだけでも大変。ほとんど毎日のようにはだいたいでここまでぐっすり眠られてきて、で起こされると不満で、起こすんではないと、お客様終点ですと、うるさいと、なかなか降りてくれないと。今みたいにこんなすぐドアが開け閉めできればいいんですけど、その間ずっとドア開けたまんま電車まで出れませんので、なるべく最初1人の係員が対応してるんですけど、先ほど見てても2人いますので、その後2人で抱えてで出すというような、やってます。そうですね、こちらの方に座っていただき、で座って行ってももう文句ばかり言ってますよね、しばらくね。
I mean, Japan is known for efficiency, so I'm not surprised, but honestly, this was a very well-produced video. So I learned a few new things. I didn't know about the train conductor who inspects the train and makes sure that everything is properly organized during the train station. But many things I already was aware of because I've researched a lot about the trains in Japan. But not only that, I've been to Tokyo, being in various different towns and districts. And I have to say, compared to the West, the Japanese train system is fantastic. It's extremely clean, extremely efficient. I felt safe. And compared to places like New York, where I'm from, where it's more chaotic in nature, it's dirty, it's smelly, people are rude, there isn't necessarily a kind of culture that can help to produce the efficiency that you see in Japan. And that's something I wish that most other cultures would adopt, is the efficiency that the Japanese have. When it comes to transportation and service, there's no one else like Japan. And it just made me very nostalgic because I'm just reminded when I went to Japan when I was 19 and 20 and riding the trains for the first time and just being amazed that, wow, I'm actually here in Japan. A country I love a lot, and it's something I've always dreamed about was going on the trains, and I finally did it. And I miss Japan a lot. I hope to go back very soon, but this video was awesome. I enjoyed it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Also, hit that bell as well to get notified whenever we post a video. Honto, arigatou gozaimasu. Minna, kiyotsukete. Ja ne.